What is going on, guys? Kiamimaru 007 back with Dragon Ball Legends Review Part 2. And if you haven't checked out Dragon Ball Legends Review Part 1, check it out. Link will be in the description. And basically, we're reviewing Dragon Ball Legends and talking about some issues, some things they should add to the game. Maybe they make it a little bit better, right? And splitting this video up into 3 or so parts so that they're digestible and I don't lose the audience out of boredom, or maybe people get annoyed by my voice. So we're back today with part 2 of that. Hope you guys enjoy, and if you do, leave a like, hit the subscribe button to join the community. Otherwise, I'll let recording Kiamimaru take it. Then we move on to the training, and no real problems with training. Look, I'm even training Goten right now. He's at 3000. Oh, Goten, great character from the past. When he came out, he was known as Goat 10, and I still think of him that way. But yeah, so we have all these different training places, including Kinkai's or Otherworld, right? And basically, I think that we should be able to choose the amount of training items, and you should have them split the location. So basically what I'm saying is, for Korin's Tower, for example, right, there should be one Korin's Tower, and you should be able to select the amount of training items you want to use. Attach a time per item, right? And of course, each item gives you a certain amount of experience, but you can ramp it up. You can have a champion go from level 1 to level 1000 or level 10,000, whatever comes in the future of the game, just using the burnt fish. Just the fish, right? You can use the pizza at Planet Beerus. Of course, Planet Beerus's pizza is going to be better than Korin's Tower fish, but we'll be using less of these here and then more of those, because that's just for people who have, for instance, 500 of these fish, and that's kind of enough to get a character from level 1 to level 5000. So just keep that in mind, that maybe we shouldn't have these preset 10, preset times 5, preset 1. We should just be able to load as many of these into the 500 times gravity training room, and then have the champion go as far as possible. I could see that maybe 50 times gravity training isn't as good as Planet Beerus, so you could have a cap, but just have a character be able to train from level 1 to level 3000. Don't have a cap at the bottom, have a cap at the top, is basically what I'm saying, right? So there should be one Planet Beerus, one room 500 times gravity, and you should be able to use as many of the items as you want until you get the character you're training up to the level that you desire, right? I don't think there should be limits on them, but I'm saying if you are going to put a limit on it, then put it at the bottom, not the top. Then we have next training item needs to be the penultimate item. And when I say the next training item needs to be the penultimate item, I'm saying that let's stop with all these new items. Don't give us purple balls, or give us sushi as another training item. We're running out of locations, right? And the training items are getting excessive in the game. I think the next item should be the penultimate item, the item that gets you from level 1 to the max level available in the game. Make those very rare to get. Sure, do whatever you want with how you get the items. Just make gold balls what's not easier to acquire as the level cap increases. But yeah, the gold balls can get you to like level 1 to level 4000 or something. Here's a level 1, yeah, level 4000. So just make those more acquirable instead of giving us a new item. And then the next item you do release, a Dragon Ball or a Book of the Gods Knowledge or something weird. Make that next item the penultimate. It can raise the character from level 1 right now to level 5000. If by the time you make this item the max level is 10,000, should be able to raise the character from level 1000 to level 10,000. We don't need any more items in the game. We've gotten past the amount of items needed in the game. I think that's about it when it comes to trading, and yes, it is. Then we move to the co-op. Of course, people have a lot of things to say about co-op. Right now, personally, I don't like doing co-op with just randomly going in, finding a match for co-op. I don't really like doing that, but sometimes you got to do it for the missions, right? And I'd rather play with friends. Now with co-ops, right, I'm going to say now that the opponents they should be stronger and the newest characters. Now I understand why there's Android 17 here, because it's because of the Trunks Zenkai Awakening. But you know, like, of course the next characters that should be Pycon, Goku, Janemba, whoever, you know. And beginner, intermediate, advanced should, like, the advanced shouldn't be lower than the character you can acquire, you know. So that's one thing. And then challenges should be tag based. I think I remember the first time co-op was here, all the challenges were tag based, and that was fine. You should make it tag based, make people play the co-op more with different teams, right? That was a great idea. And then, but with the challenges, right, you should make the challenges worth something. 3 chrono crystals is a little bit sad, especially since you can only get them once as long as the co-op is available, right? So, you know, there's 3 days left on this. I think it's been up for like 14 days maybe, not too sure on that. But yeah, this has been here for a while, and you can only get 3 chrono crystals for every challenge. That's not cool. Let's make it like 50 for advanced, 30 for intermediate, 10 for beginner, and make it tag based. Lineage of Evil, Android, Fusion Warrior, those sort of things. And then the next thing I'm gonna say is bring real bosses to the co-op. You know, Android 17 is not standing up next to my my Gogeta. You know, it's not real power right there. Omega Shinron for the community boss rush was a great option. It did take multiple people to fight him, but real co-op bosses, and I'm talking about Great Apes. I'm talking about Vegeta, Great Ape, you know, from the Saiyan saga. We can bring in the Great Ape Baby, right? That to just bring us like real opponents that would take multiple people to fight, right? And this could be a raid type thing where you know, you start at level 1, get to like level 7, like they have in Fighters. You know, you and Fighters seem to be collabing a lot. So collab on this idea with raids. Or it could be a community boss like the Omega Shinron. That was really cool, right? You know, I felt like I did something when I went in. Right, so that was a really cool event. But have those be real bosses, Great Apes, you know, things that things that didn't take one character to fight. Like Broly was a good example. I mean, it took both Vegeta and Goku to fight Broly, so it makes sense. Android 17 years is not fighting Gogeta and another Gogeta. He's not fighting 2 Super Saiyan Blue Vegetas. Make them real bosses, essentially. You know, that's an extreme Android 17 year. And moving on, woo, this is very long-winded. PvP, right, guys? There's a lot of things in this game. I think we should just take a quick breather, you know, and remember why I'm doing this. I'm doing this just because, you know, I play the game a lot. I enjoy the game. I don't have problems with the game. I'm enjoying the game. I just believe that the game should get better. You know, it can be better, and that's why I'm making this video. It's not to call the game out. It's an amazing game, right? I've seen no other game like it. I like Dragon Ball Z from when I was younger. I look on my wall, I have drawings of Goku, Super Saiyan 4, normal Goku, Vegeta, all of those guys, right? Because, you know, I really like the anime, and that's why I play the game. The game is really cool. You know, it makes me feel like good when I'm playing the game. I really enjoy it, so that's why I'm doing this. I just believe the game can get better. I'm not calling the game out in any way. And Bandai, if you are watching this, you know, you saw the title, kind of calling you out. This is not in any way an attack. You know, I love the game, I like playing it, and I'm just trying to give you my feedback or my impression of the game. I'm just trying to contribute to the game that I love so much. So then we have PvP. Right, so when I look at PvP, no true problems. I saw in the news that you are going to address you know, unfair players and all of those things, but you know, at the same time, like, how do you distinguish between somebody who's just blatantly exited the game or somebody who's like walked away from Wi-Fi? I don't truly know that. But also I would, even if I'm getting beaten down, right, by one champion from the opponent, you know, he's outskilling me in every way possible, I'm just having a bad day, right, I would never leave the game. I'll let him win, you know, let him do his thing. And you know, sometimes I'd be doing that to an opponent, you know, beating them, and then while I'm doing a special of some sort, I just scroll down to check if I'm still recording, or I check my messages, right, while I'm doing a Kamehameha wave, and then I come back in and the connection is lost. Just I don't understand why. I mean, I didn't exit the game, I just drew down my notifications. But anyway, a a ranking system is what I've written down in my notes. And I'm guessing I'm trying to say, like in fighters, they have Namekian for the beginners. They have Ultra Instinct and, God of Destruction, Pride Troopers. Have those sort of ranks in the game. This no rank thing, or this RP system, battle rank 35, really means nothing. I mean, I basically play until rank 50, and then it doesn't really matter. Then you play for placement, right? So maybe introduce, something like the God of Destruction titles kind of thing when you in a certain rank. Then we have the title rewards for spots 1, 2, and 3 per season. And basically what I'm saying is, each season the characters, I mean not characters, the players are ranked, and I believe that the person who is number 1, for instance, in Super Space Time Duel number 47, I think they should get the title. If they've gotten to the top, right, they got the most wins, the most RP, they deserve to have a title saying number 1 in Super Space Time Duel number 47. They should get that bragging rights. And then somebody who's really good at the game could say, hey, I was number 1 the most times in history. That sort of things. Give players something competitive to really fight for. And I'm only saying title rewards for 1, 2, and 3. And then we have top 100 must have better rewards than top 1000. That is so true. I don't understand why the top 1000 in the game, for instance, would have the same rewards as the top 100. Look at the top 100 rewards, look right down, top 101 to 1000 place, and it's the same. I mean, even the title, it's top cut, and then here we go, top cut as well. So yeah, you need to give the triple digit guys the recognition they deserve. The top 100 is really cool. And that's about it for ranked. And now we move on to possibly something that everybody has input on in the game, and that is guild. And that is it for today, guys. You can of course imagine why I'm cutting it before guild, because guild is gonna make this a long video. Of course, I got a lot to say about guilds, and I'm sure many people have a lot to say about guild, but you're just gonna have to wait for my opinions on that in the next video of Dragon Ball Legends review, and that will be part 3. If you enjoyed today's video, leave a like, hit the subscribe button. If you have any input, right, if you agree with me, if you disagree with me, let me know in the comment section below. And if you agree with me strongly, right, share this video with your friends, your family. Share it on Twitter if you have Twitter. If you're a very influential person, get it out there so that Bandai can hear what you agree with. Just hear the small creator's voice. Otherwise, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your days. Peace.